Well, guys, thank you so much for turning to this brand new video. President Trump said the Iran deal doesn't matter. We have already won the war. But the fact is, his own vice president is negotiating the deal with the delegation of Iran in Pakistan. So first of all, take a look at this clip, guys. It's very important.
Sometimes you just kind of have to call things what they are, very simply and very plainly. Right now, what that means is we have to acknowledge Donald Trump has no idea what's going on. He doesn't understand, nor do, quite frankly, I even think that he cares what happens to this country based on his failed war with Iran. Donald Trump, in advance of the failed negotiations with Iran, sensing apparently that a deal was not coming, said, whether we make a deal or not makes no difference because we won. That's his argument. We already won, so the deal on which everything hinges doesn't make a difference.
How Trump won this war? The Iran, they are controlling the Strait of Hormuz. They are literally controlling the whole world. They are controlling the pricing of whole world. Do you know, not in just USA, in all the world, every country is facing inflation. Every country is facing the spike in the oil prices. It's literally a fact. You have to admit it. And Trump saying, we have won the war.
Let's look.
We've totally defeated that country. And so let's see what happens. Maybe they make a deal, maybe they don't. It doesn't matter. From the standpoint of America, we win. One of the things that's happening is that boats are sailing up and heading out to our country. Big, beautiful tankers, and we're loading them up with oil and gas and everything else, and it's a pretty beautiful thing to see. We're going to see what happens. We're in very deep negotiations with Iran. We win regardless. We've defeated them militarily. They've dropped a couple of water mines, you call them water mines in the boat. We've defeated all of their water boats, too. Their Navy has gone 158 ships. They have 28 water droppers, mine droppers, they call them. All of them are sunk. They probably have a couple of mines in the water. We have mine sweepers out there. We're sweeping the strait. In addition to that, we're negotiating. Whether we make a deal or not makes no difference to me.
It makes no difference to President Trump, but the reality is they have closed the Strait of Hormuz once again. Do you remember? First, Iran said we have opened the Strait of Hormuz, and Trump then posted on Truth Social that thank you, Iran, for opening the Strait of Hormuz. And then Trump is claiming we have won this war, we have won this war. Then suddenly Iran again closed the Strait of Hormuz.
Whether you listen to the fake news or not, you know, it's amazing. Their credibility is down to 13%. The media credibility down to 13%.
If you're going to question President Trump, then you are from fake news.
Think of it. We defeated their Navy. We defeated their Air Force. We defeated their anti-aircraft. We defeated their radar. We defeated their leaders. Their leaders are all dead. And now all we do is we'll open up the strait, even though we don't use it, because we have a lot of other countries in the world that do use it that are either afraid or weak or cheap. I don't know what it is, but we were not helped by NATO, that I can tell you.
Well,
wait for a moment. We were not helped by NATO. You know, a few days back, Trump was threatening the NATO allies. Do you remember what Trump just did to the France, what Trump just did to the Denmark? Every country, every ally country is angry with USA just because of Trump policies.
Well, if it doesn't matter, why are there negotiations? Why is J.D. Vance in talks to make a deal if it doesn't matter? Is it Trump undermining his vice president again? Why threaten escalation if the outcome doesn't matter? Because negotiation requires caring about the outcome. If the outcome doesn't matter and you don't care about the outcome, what sort of a negotiation is really going to happen? If the outcome makes no difference, you also have no leverage. And so there's two interpretations of this. It's either you're telling the other side, we don't really need a deal. We don't really care about a deal. The terms don't matter. We've already decided we won. Well, then there's not going to be a deal, arguably self-sabotaging and throwing J.D. Vance under the bus. Or
Yeah.
Trump anticipates that we're not going to be on the winning end of this. Trump anticipates that there's not going to be a deal. And so he wants to get out ahead of it and say it doesn't matter, even though it really does. Now, a lot of people at this point would ask a question that I think is highly relevant and incredibly salient to the discussion we're having, which is, how is Trump's cognitive decline affecting politics? This is how it shows up. Inconsistent logic within a single sentence. We're negotiating for a great deal, and it doesn't matter if we get a deal. Contradicting his prior statements from just hours earlier, losing track of cause and effect and why are we even here, speaking in conclusions without supporting reasoning for anything that he's saying. It doesn't matter if we get a deal because we won.
Yeah, I just want to say the same thing. Like, Trump is claiming we have won the war and the deal actually doesn't matter. The outcome actually doesn't matter. So in the same speech, he is claiming we have won the war, and in the same speech, he is talking about the negotiations with Iran. If you have already won the war, you have control of Strait of Hormuz, then why are you negotiating with Iran? That's the main question.
How are you defining that victory? What do you mean we won? At what point did we win? And if this were a serious discussion of policy, we would get an answer from the White House. Here are the objectives, and here is clear, consistent messaging. We're going to align our public statements with the negotiations. J.D. Vance is there, supposedly undertaking the most important negotiations that this administration has been involved in, at least as far as this second term. And publicly, you say that it does matter. You don't do the pomp and circumstance about JD going to negotiate and then publicly go, we actually already won, so the deal doesn't even really matter. You wouldn't be announcing policy via posts if this were a serious administration.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be declaring the outcomes irrelevant. So there's actually 2 or maybe even 3 camps here in terms of the analysis as to what's going on. This is Trump's new rhetoric because he knew the deal would fail. This is Trump's rhetoric because he's actually actively trying to hurt J.D. Vance and devalue and kind of throw him under the bus. Or option number 3, which is kind of like an all of the above or none, driven primarily by Donald Trump's incoherence and cognitive decline. I can't tell you I know exactly which one it is. What we know from tracking Trump historically over the last number of years, number 1, he only really cares about himself. And so you paying higher gas prices or J.D. Vance failing negotiations, he doesn't care as long as it doesn't affect him directly. He may be miscalculating on that. I think it will affect him directly in the sense of making Republicans lose in November and throwing his final 2 years of the presidency into complete and utter disarray, which he's not going to like.
Yeah, President Trump is also making some excuses that we are going to lose midterms of 2026. He's predicting even before the votes are counted. So why he is saying again and again that the president party might lose the midterm, then it's a history. So if you are winning the war and the people are so much happy with you, then even you can win the midterm easily. Then why are you making excuses of the losses of midterms before even the votes are counted? That's the main question in my mind. What do you know about this? What do you want to say about this? Let me know in the comment section, guys.
But at the end of the day, this is all about how can Trump appear strong and pull out something approximating a victory. He's not seemingly going to get a victory on the negotiations, although then we heard again this morning, those are continuing. And so he's pulling the negotiations don't really matter. This thing is over and we won. My question to the administration would then be, by which objectives did we win? And then you get 6 different answers from 4 different people. Not convincing me.
Well, guys, it was a great explanation by Pac-Man, and I just want to say, if Trump claims we have won the war already, then why he is negotiating with Iran? He said Iran is feeble. Iran is totally weak now. Right now, we have destroyed their air force. We have destroyed their navy. We have destroyed them physically. So then why Trump is negotiating and sending Vice President JD Vance to Pakistan for negotiations? And right now, JD Vance is, about to reach Islamabad, Pakistan for negotiations. So what would happen? I'm hearing this for the very first time. Winner who is announcing a victory, then he is also sending his delegations to Pakistan for negotiations. What type of victory is this? On what objectives this is victory? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I'm a student of US politics. You are the teacher. You have to teach me the correct politics of USA. Please consider subscribing. If you really enjoy my content, then please click on the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I'll bring more important videos for you. Till then, please take care of yourself. Please take care of your health as well. It's very important. It's important more than everything.